Ding, 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 ding. Da da do do. Da 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 do 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 do. Back in Santa Rosa, California, after 5,000 miles later, Rosie had to go to work at 7 o'clock and just got off of work, trying to ram those hours in because we're gonna be on the road again. Alright, what the hell is going on with that connection? There we go. What's up, Scottish? How are you, babe? Double shot. Amanda and Canadian girly. How are you? We got Blackbird, Rio bird, all kinds of birds. What's up, Shimei? How you doing? And if I missed anybody else, Amanda, cute kitty, Pac, how you doing? Sexy Pac. I was listening to Pac. Coming up the road. What's up, Brenda? He had his wife beater on, looking all kind of hot in Canada. What's up, Melissa? I am back in the saddle, guys. If that's not worth a thumbs up, 5,000 miles later, and live to tell about it. I'll tell you what, guys. Didn't do the last bit of the travel. I've been up and down boondocking in Waynesville, North Carolina. All right, Marie, that's awesome. Welcome back to civilization. Well, I got to tell you, hobo, this to me is not coming back to civilization, man. And we'll get into all that. Anyway, good to see you. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Did you bring Carlos? Oh, Carlos. Which Carlos? There was more good-looking guys than you could shake a stick at. How you doing, Judy? We worried about you. No live for 3 days. I know, Noreen. We'll get into all that. We'll get into all that stuff tonight. I'm going to give some pointers for things. You know, it was a lot of travel. It was a lot of in and out of TSA. It was a lot of airports, sitting around airports. You know, there was a lot of good things and just a few bad things. The security guard in Acapulco, yes. That was Salvador. Hello, Karen. How are you? Good to see you today. I got one more section coming up tomorrow. To let the cat out of the bag. The people are always like, Rosie, you never go to the that's good, man, just throw the trash on the ground. What a slob. See, I'm just not used to that. Coming out of Mexico, and this slob just threw all of his top of his drinks and things on the ground. Stepped on it. What a slob. I'm doing good. How you doing, Double Shot? Can't tell him talk to me about civilized, man. This is like going backwards in time to caveman days, right? Filthy people. Look at the trash on the ground. I hardly saw one piece of trash on the ground over there. But I just want to say hi to everybody today. Yeah, I think the number one comment, thank you, Judy. I think, how you doing, Smelly? Appreciate your comment. Smelly's like, get home. And I kind of wish I was out there again. I come home, the first time I go to a convenience store, there's people just throwing trash all over the place. And don't imagine, guys, that we're all that and a tin of cookies too here. I'll tell you, you go down there and there's a lot of dignity, there's a lot of respect. Yeah, there's a lot of horror, there's a lot of grinding poverty, but there's this uniform. When you figure that Mexico City is about 3 times bigger than LA, and you just, no matter where you go, there's some pride in keeping stuff clean. And there's also respect, there's politeness, there's manners, there's so much. And here you're just on the collapse of civilization. You just see so many punks here. I feel much more unsafe here. To tell you the truth, I mean, that's just speaking truth, guys. It is. Welcome back, Rosie. Hey, Manuel. Yeah, Mexico City was great. Mexico City was great. Let's see. Make sure. Hey, Carl. Thank you. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, Michael. How you doing? Smelly, Judy, Shimei. I got everybody. Yeah, I was impressed, Phil. Yeah, it just shocks me when I come here. No, I didn't see any. I think in all of my travels in Acapulco and in Mexico City, which I probably covered maybe 12 to 15% of Mexico City, I could count on one hand the number of homeless people I saw altogether. I saw some people that were mentally, they don't have the drug problem, they don't have the crackheads walking the streets and all that. So, yep, your trip convinced me to visit Mexico one day. Hey, Cobra John, how you doing? So I'm glad to be back, guys, and thank you. Well, we don't get the dregs from other countries, Cobra John. We're doing a good job of raising our own right now, okay? Not the people I see from around here. These are homegrown heroes here that I see around this place. I don't see anybody doesn't speak English here well. It just, a slob is a slob is a slob. And you come out of a place like that, and let's face it, Tijuana is a pig town too, right? But that's what it's supposed to be, because that's a border town. It's supposed to be fun and frolic and booze and broads. The salesman's 2 B's, right? Booze and broads, right? But Mexico City's a cosmopolitan city, and there's none of that really. So, hey, Jay Money, how you doing? And I'm not beating the drum. You guys saw with your own eyes the number one comments that I got from people across the board. And we haven't even gone to the nice section. You haven't even seen the nice section yet. Okay, the number one comment that people gave me was, I never in my life imagined that Mexico City was like that. Okay, the architecture, the churches, the fashions, the just how forward the city is, how cosmopolitan the city is. And I'm the same way. I was like, what the hell, man? Where am I? I'm going to put up this video of this walk in this nice area called Polanco there. And literally, guys, I thought I was in Santa Barbara, with the homes and all that kind of stuff. How you doing, Lisa? Good to see you, sweetie. How you doing, John? Good to see you. Hi, James. Learning stuff watching. I'm learning stuff traveling. Thank you, Bo Sox, and thank you for that comment. Yeah, that was a bad incident, Karen, at that market. I'm not going to understate that. I'm not going to understate that. But forewarned is forearmed. I knew what I was getting into when I went there. I just wondered how far I would be able to press the envelope. And remember, guys, at the end of the day, I'm not doing anything illegal. When I'm walking around Tepito in the neighborhood, I'm not doing anything illegal there, right? There's nothing against the law, but the law there is the gang law, right? So that's the, what does it say? He who owns the gold, he who has the gold makes the rules, right? Mike makes right, and right, that's the way it is. I mean, if you're the power brokers in town, that's the game, right? That's the reality. The streets were incredibly clean. Hollywood, if it's presented, because I don't know, probably has Mexico City all run. See, Hollywood should look at its own streets. Right? Every time I go down to Hollywood. And you guys have seen me for years. How many times have I gone to LA on this channel? 15 times? Right? I've probably spent a total of 2 months in Los Angeles. And what happens every time I go to Hollywood Boulevard, I'm just like, oh man, this place just gets worse and worse. There's punks, there's fist fights, it's just schlock, and it's dirty. Right? The whole city needs a good power washing. But I'm not here to denigrate LA. I'm just telling you that the number one comment I received was, "This is not what I was expecting down." Nor was it mine. Hi Emily, how you doing? Yeah, Kev was not. Hey Mark, Kev was. Hey Ashley, hey Kenneth. He was not thrilled, as you can imagine, but he knows the way I am. Because initially I started to get my hackles up a little bit, like, okay, it's going to come down here now. I'm gonna determine why in the hell I can't video on this street here, right? And Kev's like, hey man, let's just stay chill. Everything's closing in on us here. And I wish I could have videoed it, because a huge scrum of people just got deeper and deeper by the second we're just surrounding us there, and guys on walkie-talkies. And you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know whether, ain't no cops go that deep, and certainly Bald and Bankrupt never went into that place. Ain't nobody going to come and bail your ass out. By the time the police negotiate those narrow warrens, what they call those very narrow streets, you're going to be sliced up and you're going to be in a tortilla. Okay, that's the bottom line. So yeah, I got home yesterday actually about had a tough, very brutal traffic coming out of from Tijuana up. Kev drove from Tijuana to we were actually on the U.S. side, which was a whole nother clusterfuck of getting back over the border. We'll talk about that later. We didn't get to our hotel in Tijuana until about 10:30 at night. We were pretty tired after a flight from Mexico City, and it's every flight down there, because it's rainy season, you're just flying through thunderstorms, and it's just a bumperama the whole way, and you're just fatigued, right? But I got to tell you what, that airline, Volaris Airline, is fantastic, man. Where to next? Good question. Hey, Debbie Lynn, how are you, sweetheart? Hey, Marilyn Mike, good to see you. How you doing, brother? Guadalajara was clean. Mexico City was amazingly clean. So you've seen the videos. You've seen yourself. Even in the dirtiest, scruffiest areas, people still manage to hit the trash can. And I look over here at that slob came out of the door and just threw his stuff down and stomped on it and all that. So hi Nocturnal, how you doing, sweetie? Hi Cheryl, how are you? Good to see you, babe. I really gave my moderators. You guys, your rest period is over. I hope you enjoyed your vacation, Cheryl. My sister visited from Nava Reservation. She said Los Angeles smells, and it is. It takes a lot to get for you to go to places where you went. But you did, and I salute you. Well, thank you, Kenneth. As I've always wondered about certain parts of Mexico, exactly. Rest period is over. Yes, the moderator's rest period. Sure, like I was a little bored, to be honest. The problem down there is my every time I'm loading up on data, it's 25 US bucks a pop for, and I'm only getting 5 gigs, and that just gets used up in no time at all. So you just have to kind of you just can't be a jack of all trades. So I decided to put all of my effort into basically trying to produce the best videos that I can produce, and by and large I think that they're going well. I think that most people enjoy the videos. I've tried to hit that I've tried to hit that happy medium of what you guys like between cinematic and walking and talking and blending the two, and I think we've got it pretty much down to a nice format now. So it's not because I didn't want to live stream, but you know, and then things kind of got out of synchronous. Some people called me a liar because you know, I'm on the beach. The Acapulco beach videos going up the day after that I was sick. People were like, "You're a liar. You didn't recover." So no, that video was taken before I got to Mexico City and had my 12-hour Montezuma's revenge. So it's very difficult. I mean, to a person with a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Thank you, Noreen. More to come. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you, Lisa. You're sweet. Did I miss in and out? Well, I think that I did. I lost about 6 pounds. Yeah, thank you, Cobra John. I appreciate it. Coming from you, I consider that quite a compliment, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Maggie. Lots of great scenery. Traveling really opens your vistas. I'm going to do separate videos, the things that work well and the things that didn't work well on the travel. And by and large, 90% of the stuff worked well. When stuff didn't work well, it didn't work well in a major way down there. But my Spanish has improved by leaps and bounds just the time I spent down there, because virtually nobody speaks English, and there's no reason in Acapulco. There is no tourist. There are no Americans out in Acapulco. There really are very few Americans in Mexico City. So you guys have sense enough not to travel during this pandemic and stuff. So you really have to get going. How you doing? Is that Gracie May? How you doing, Gracie May? Yeah, you missed the Rancho Lives. Well, we're back in the saddle. Well, thank you. Is that the GB? Thank you. I share everything. Yeah, you're... Noreen is like, my Spanish improved too. That's great. But I've certainly established I know enough about how to get around, how to get something to eat, how to pay for stuff, and that's important, because I told you guys in 2021, starting in 2021, and we're a little delayed getting started because of the pandemic. It's just going to be continuous travel. We're talking about India, we're talking about Central America, we're talking about Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, some of the Central American garden spots and things, and then you know, pressing on Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, and then Asia. It's just going to be continuous travel. How you doing, Mouse Clicker? Thank you very much. The food was outstanding, Debbie Lynn. The food was outstanding. Hi, Lulu. Thank you for your sweet comments. What a doll Lulu is. I appreciate that. Food was great. Food is cheap. But I lost weight because of the amount of walking, the fact that there's really, you don't see a lot of heavy people in Mexico City because it's a very walking oriented town. The subway system, man, if you have to go to the third level down, like we go down, like we had to go to the rich neighborhood, man, you're talking about, you're like 150 feet below ground. See, this is, I don't know what this chick is listening to the ground here or what she's doing. Looks like she's checking in with Starfleet Command. See, I didn't miss this stuff at all. Right? I mean, that moment when you realize the crackhead took your free church food, right? So, no, I haven't had my dinner yet. I just had to go knock some work. I had to make some money. Hey, Brian, how are you? Good to see you. No, I think she's just giving herself a head rub there. Hey, Terry, thank you. You got 2 more videos to come, so thank you. So, you know, I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, we just think that we're in, a lot of times we're in a paradise here, and if we think that, we're kind of in a fool's paradise. Of course, it depends on the area. I'm in a very scruffy area here. I'm like I'm not quite Tepito, but I'm probably Merced, where the pedicab went around. So, I'm not sure. I deal with this stuff all the time. This stuff has gotten worse by the day. Now she's kind of scratching her back there, and we're lowering to the ground and just kind of slipping over to the side. And we're just chilling out. So, yeah, I'm going to be on for hours tonight. Yeah, I got a lot of ground to cover here. I had a million questions. I'm not going to try to cover them all off tonight. But, it is what it is, guys. I didn't see this kind of scene once in Mexico City, or Acapulco. So. And they have compassion. They had food giveaways. They had things like that. So hold the stone up. Yeah, I mean, I have compassion for these people. Trust me. But I think most of my compassion is when I find people working the streets, like a mother out there with her baby and, begging and things. I probably gave away 1,000 pesos down there, and I felt good about that. How you doing, Susan? Are you still planning on? I am, man. We're just continuous here. We had 2 days. I have exactly 2 days, and we're completing day 1 here to get my shit together, to be on the road. Boss wants to be on the road 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. We're on the road to Seattle, okay? Another we're 2,000 miles or whatever. So we're already gonna be at, almost over 8,000 miles in the month of July between flying and driving. So we got all that. Yeah, the Boston's around it. Then we get back from that, and that's gonna be great. I'm gonna give them 100% attention. I picked up a few little doodads for them in Mexico City. I did get myself a little bracelet. Yeah, it is. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So you guys are good. You're going to have a blast. I mean, you're going to see the boss yell at me, and the boss is all. I told him he should have majored in theater arts at Kent State University. How you doing, Brian? A lot of VW bugs, a lot of Volkswagens, period. I guess, I don't know, I guess it's nap time. How you doing, Prince? Good to see you. No, I have a lot of compassion for this, because this is somebody whose mind was just eaten. But I feel helpless in this situation, that there's absolutely nothing I can do. So it's just sad. You can imagine a little bit of my shock as I come back through LA, and the brutality of the streets down there. And I love your video. Oh, well, thank you. Is that Annadelle? I love your name. Thank you, Annadelle. Be right back. Yeah, Ashley, yeah, make sure you come back, honey. So, pointing through from Northwest. Yeah, Cheryl, to me it's first. I've always resisted going up to the Northwest. I don't know. There's no legitimate reason. I'll come back and tell you guys how beautiful it was, how outstanding it is. Then after that trip, we have, I think Dee is going to be coming up for a few days or something. I'm not sure. And I've got to turn around a few days here. I got some things to do. I've got to make some money. So I'm going to be working a few days. I'm stuffing hours in today and tomorrow to get some coin in the pocket, and that's all good. Then we come back from that trip, 2 or 3 days on the rancho, really get hyper organized here, and then I'm out on the road back to Palm Springs, a couple nights in Palm Springs, I believe. Going to do that horrendous drive back to Vegas. We'll take some time to see Kaz again. We'll do a meat in your mouth visit down there, treat Kaz a little bit. Back to Slab City. I'd like to try to arrange a couple more interviews. I know that Rabbit Side enjoyed the video that I did of him. And then, guys, it's on the high roller trip for Vegas, and we're gonna take. That's another thing I'm trying to do, is build up a bankroll, so I can go to Vegas and we can just hit it. We're gonna do the gambler special. I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I might be busted out in 2 days. I might end up owning the place right after a week or so. We're going to hit horse racing. We're going to hit everything that we can do down there. Sports betting, the whole friggin' shebang. We're going to do it down there, okay? We ain't gonna do high living unless we earn it. Thank you, Bosocks, all the narrow area, all the directional memories of most of the larger cities. That's what you do. Well, thank you, Bosocks. And like I told you, I know you're on my channel, and I appreciate that. Yeah, Tepito was awful. And I know I sounded kind of irritated about bald and bankrupt, but I don't consider a staged little thing on the street. I mean, I've also got video. I'm gonna put up stuff that I'm gonna have another video on the B channel, stuff that didn't make it to the A channel, on the edit on the cutting room floor. Me dancing down the street there is pretty damn funny, and you know. Yeah, I made it back safe. Hey, hobo, thank you, thank you. Yes, I did. Oh, well, thank you, Canadian girlie. I hope you're doing well, honey. You know, Tepito, my inclination was to start to want to kind of argue back, and you know, I'll pay somebody a couple hundred pesos to take me around, and it's just like, you don't get it. It just, you ain't gonna be doing it, period. Right, so Kev's like, let's just chill. You know, he kind of smooths stuff over as Kev does. Right, Kev's like a teddy bear on the street, right? I get my Irish up and I'm like, let's go, man. Let's have it. Kev's like real chill. Kev's like Kev's like my bumper cushions. Thank you, Catherine. So then after that, guys, you know, maybe winging on to the Dakotas or whatever we have to do, and you know, of course, I've talked to you. You've been introduced now to Traveling Eddie on the channel, and Traveling Eddie has been to India before. So, you know, in talking to Eddie, he piqued my curiosity and interest in going to India. Now, we're talking about a very long trip. Okay, we're talking about really into the belly of the beast with food and you know, people and just issues of sanitation and food, and I mean, it's right down and dirty, right? Is that Missy? Hey, there's my girl. How you doing, Missy? I was thinking about you today, babe. Yeah, Kev is awesome. Yeah, he's a perfect travel partner. That's correct. Yeah. Good to see you, Missy. I hope you're doing well, and I hope Larry's okay. I absolutely was thinking about you today. How to see you back home. Get you. No, next travel is Kitty is going to be up to the Northwest with my friends, the boss and Janet. It's going to be 5 to 6 days. And I've never been by road north of Fort Bragg, California. So to me, it's all going to be new country. Okay, it's all going to be new vistas. I've changed planes in Vancouver. I've changed planes in Seattle, but I've never really looked around at all. When there used to be an airline called Northwest Orient, I don't know if it's even around anymore. But I used to fly out of Detroit to fly over the top of the world to Asia there. What about Jamaica? Yeah, you know, the Caribbean is something that you should do as a package deal. What I think is, like, if Kev's like, hey, let's go to Honduras, I'm like, why in the hell would we go to, you know, Honduras? And he's like, why not? You know, but if you're going to do that and you're that far down, and let me tell you, we're really down close to the equator. Go look on the globe of where Mexico City is. You're getting damn close to the equator down there. Okay. And you might as well do Nicaragua, El Salvador, and those kind of places. You know, might make it a package deal, right? Then you say to yourself, well, shit, as long as I'm down this far, I might as well just hop over to Buenos Aires in Argentina, right? Costa Rica. Yeah, a lot of Americans in Costa Rica. A lot of Americans in Belize. So, yeah, make sure you guys are subbed up on Instagram. Make sure also, I don't bang the drum for it, but if you are shopping on Amazon, my links do roll by in here. If you're buying UK, Canada, or United States, and you use the link, it helps out the channel. a little bit. I don't have memberships. I never will. I'll never have a Patreon or anything like that. I'll never have a GoFundMe. So I like ways that can help out that don't ask you to dig into your pocket. If you can help, that's great, but it's not essential. Come to Dubai. I probably will be coming to either Qatar or Dubai as a plane change place over there for India. So probably be taking Qatar Airlines. So something like that. Any other places to visit? Heck, hey, Mouse Toes, how you doing? So yeah, please just do as the moderators. They run the chat. Don't gripe to me about things. You going on Richard Branson space flights? No, I don't have. My confidence level's not that high in that rocketry. You know, remember I sat there and watched the Apollo 13 space troubles. I saw the 3 astronauts burn up in a capsule on the ground early in the Apollo program. Chapey Griffin and whoever the other one was had burned up on the ground, and saw the Challenger explode. No, my confidence level's not high enough to strap myself into that. Although given a choice between going back to Tepito and filming and strapping myself into a rocket, the better choice might be the rocket. Yeah, send all the mod. Yeah, I've been told by my moderators, your side of the screen, our side. I don't ever touch that. I let those guys run it. Thumbs up, appreciated, guys. If you're coming in, we have 150 people in the chat. If you would take a minute to hit the thumbs up button, it really is appreciated. It does help the channel. It is our only membership that we'll ever have here on the channel, is a thumbs up. Missy's feisty as hell today, isn't she? Jeez. You can tell the moderators have been chomping at the bit. They've had their rest time, right? Now, some people got very pissed because they sent me text messages and things like that. Guys, first thing I do when I get over the border in Mexico is I pop in a Mexican SIM card, which gives me my own Mexican phone number, okay? And then I purchase my data at the OXXO, which is like the 7-Eleven stores, or at a 7-Eleven. And I can recharge my card. Yeah, I could have put AT&T in. I could have put in Telmex. There's a lot of them. Yes, Scottish will take it to complaints. So as a result, when I put in that Mexican SIM card to Telcel, I don't get any U.S. Text messages anymore. Man, I'm off the system. Okay, don't do it. What's up, Alan Gold? I'm not on the system anymore, so I'm not seeing the text messages that come through. So please understand that it's not enough trying to ignore people. Because when I landed, or when I got back across the border and put my SIM card in, I'm like, holy shit, there's some people that are angry that I didn't answer their text. Man, I don't even see your text, right? Well, people think that because I've communicated with them, let it go, which is fine. They wouldn't know that the daily communications, like not Missy Jen. I lost touch with Missy Jen, and I was worried about her with the flooding and stuff, and thank God I got in contact with her today, and she's doing good. There's a new therapy for multiple sclerosis, so she's doing great. I'm happy about that. Hey, how you doing, Alan Scott from Lexington, Kentucky? Boy, do you live in a beautiful place. Hey, Madam X, how you doing? Boy, I've been through Lexington, Kentucky. You talk about the heart of thoroughbred horse country. How you doing, Thomas? Good to see you. What a beautiful place, Lexington, Kentucky. I want you to know, Father Majad Al-Futam royalty is next to worth, is not trying to brag, but he's the richest person. It's a pleasure to give you the grand tour. Oh. I did see Cyanide's new baby. She was kind enough to send me a picture of it. So yeah, you text me on Instagram, because I don't do Instagram. The only place, because when I had Instagram and I had Twitter, I was having messages come from, and YouTube, I was having messages and Hangouts come from 4 different directions, and it was driving me crazy. If you want to contact me, the best way is by Gmail. It just centralizes everything. I can make it like new at gmail.com, and that way I see every message. I don't check Instagram messages and things. I only just put up just photos on Instagram. I don't spend any time. I've started putting some short video clips up and stuff, so I'm very happy for her. Yeah. Oh, Patsy, how are you? Thank you, honey. Thank you, sweetie. It's good to be back. It's good to be home. I'm jamming the hours in today and tomorrow, and then I got to get packed up. And 6 a.m. we're on the road north, going up the road. And then, you know, like I said, we've got a lot of stuff coming up. We've got, after this trip, we got a quick turnaround here, fatten up the bankroll a little bit, head to Vegas by way of Palm Springs and Slab City again. I know it's going to be hotter than hell down there. I don't care. I don't mind the heat. And then it's going to be the High Rollers Vegas. I'm not going to be living like a high roller. We're going to see if we can make a few bucks down there. Okay. Hey, Nomadic, how you doing? Hey, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. Great admiration for stepping into Tepito. Yeah, we went into the real Tepito. See, the real Tepito, which for those of you who haven't seen the video, it's really a totally gang-controlled area of Mexico City. And the reason it's dangerous is not because the people are fierce. It's because the people have got a great business going with black market counterfeit goods, Jordache, you know, there's jeans, Nikes, all this knockoff stuff from China comes in there, and they're making a fortune on that. Okay, I mean, you could be a high baller Louis Vuitton type of person on a shoestring down there, right? A Mexico City high baller living a Louis Vuitton life, right? On the alleys of Tepito. So anything that is committed to video is the real issue down there, because there's a lot of money that flows through gang hands down there, and that's the reality of it, right? But it's a very dangerous area to be in, and you know you're in the real Tepito when you clear out of those market stalls, and all of a sudden you're kind of in an open street, and straight ahead is the residential area, which I really wanted to go into. Because it's got the beautiful, you know, crappy old balconies and stuff that overhang the street. But it was too scary after that. There was too much monitoring of our activities going on. There was just too much going on, you know. Yeah, I'm sure Amazon loved all your vacation. Yeah, thank you, darling. They're not so much as vacation as, I guess I'll be on permanent vacation, traveling videos, yeah. I always like the dangerous places, exactly. I don't have a lot of interest in, no, there were some people that were very angry on there, and were, you know, basically in my face, and, you know, it's kind of like a cop overkill. Did we really need 3 walkie-talkie guys there? I did my laundry last night. I didn't get to bed till very late last night, so yeah, I did my laundry. I'm trying to stuff some work hours in now so I can pay for the Janet level hotels. Please make sure you live. I'll probably be staying in a hostel in Vegas. Yeah, thumbs up for most appreciated. Yes, I'm back home. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? Good to see you, Sherry, one of my longtime pals here from there. So, leaving Wednesday morning, I'm going to be on the road at 5 a.m. I'm going to meet with the boss and Janet at 6. We're going to be on the road. We're going to be putting it at 360 degrees north. Due north. We're heading up the road. Yeah, Janet needs a Janet level hotel, right? So. Well, thank you, Deb. It's good to be back for a bit, but I'm very eager to get back on the road. Lady man, what? I got home last night at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I did my laundry. I got unpacked. I checked through the mail. Cheryl's like, I appreciate Janet's hotels. So I'll be living a little high on the hog. Hey, Nicole. So, of course, I'm going to be riding in style. For the first time in my life, I'm going to be riding in a Subaru Forester, the touring edition. So it's going to be very comfortable. And the boss will be yelling at me and the usual stuff, right? I'm sure I'll do some knuckleheaded things that piss him off there, and that's what makes good content, right? So 5 days with the boss is going to be glorious. Thank you. Thank you, Angus. So I was at work at 7 o'clock. I don't think we're going to go up 101. I think we're going up I-5. Thank you, Sassy. More coming. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, Mouse Toad is hard to complain at Hilton. I don't think I've ever stayed at Hilton. Yeah, don't kill each other. I'm not sure who's going to be driving. I'm sure I'll be driving some of it. I'm a pretty good long-haul driver, so we'll be live. I'm sure we'll be live. I would say most of this trip will probably be live stream content on both channels, and make sure you subscribe to the Rosie Murphy channel. I did put up a great chicken restaurant in Mexico City. It was fantastic. So I'm going to be on for a total of probably 3 hours or so tonight. A night in Paris. So, the main thing is the fun of spending time with them, and that's what 2021's been about. Hey, Robert, how are you? Boss is a very difficult passenger, because when traveling, he gets very irritated very easily. So, he doesn't yell at you, he'll just stand there like, really? Put his head down like, really? Tuesday we're headed north. We're heading up to I'm going to get a couple burgers tonight. I miss my burgers. I've lost about 6 pounds on the trip. So yeah, we're live and getting each other's skin. So I'm going to take my mount. I hope he lets me put the mount on the windshield up there. So I feel good. I didn't get much sleep, but I feel pretty good. So I'm going to grab some burgers. Thumbs up appreciated if you're coming in, guys. If you would take a second to hit the thumbs up button, it is very appreciated. I've been working my fanny off to bring you some really, I think, good content from Mexico. Kev is very easygoing, but you got to be cognizant of the fact that you don't want to ever take advantage of easygoing people, right? So I'm always back checking with Kev. Hey man, what do you would like the last real full day? I was like, what do you want to do today? He's like, I want to go up to Polanco. I'd like to go up to the Beverly Hills of Mexico City. Wow, that did not disappoint. You'll see that video tomorrow. Oh my God, it was like being in Santa Barbara. Just unbelievable. Your eyes are going to be blown out when you see some of these homes and some of these restaurants. It's incredible. Yeah, the boss gets angry because I talk a lot all the time, right? Yeah, I lost 6 pounds in a few hours. Yeah, so but let me tell you, Acapulco's great. Just don't be like me and eat ceviche twice, okay? I'm an adventurous eater, but ceviche is just seafood that's cooked in citrus juice, so it's not really cooked per se. So. And if someone didn't wash their hands after the bathroom and they're cutting up fish, and, it's all going into your cup. The boss looks like a teddy bear, right? But looks are deceiving. Trip was great, Wade. Hi. Yeah, I'm going to be coming East Bryan I believe in September. So it could have been. I don't think so. I'm not. Most places are using filtered water now to produce ice cubes, I think. So they're bringing bagged ice in. So yes, it's in like hooked to fish and seafood and ceviche. Yeah. So that's the operating theory, anyways. Who knows? It was 12 hours and it was over. Welcome home. Thank you, Craig, and thank you for your wonderful support. I appreciate it. I caught you all. Yeah, thank you. I know you've been working your tail off and making money, so Craig's like, these young people don't want to work. I'll put in the hours. I'll make the money. I'll make the time and a half. So Greg's Mr. Disposable Income now. So. Pretty good. So Craig's, so tomorrow you'll see Rosie highballing Mexico City on a like Louis Vuitton highballing down there in the nice areas. That cutting up her chicken on the turns, not sterilizing between chickens. She was beautiful. I was just staring at her, Teresa, in Mexico City the first day we were down there. First time we went into Mexico City while we were waiting for the next day to take the flight. God, she was gorgeous. I was just looking at the chicken lady. I wasn't watching her style or anything. You think? No, I think, Darlene. I think the losing weight was a combination of the tremendous amount of exercise and walking, particularly up and down subway. You know, a lot of places don't have escalators and things, and you're just doing a lot of walking. The high altitude had a definite impact on me on the first day. You see it as a very flat city, and it's in a bowl, but it's in a bowl that's 7,500 feet above sea level. It's half again as high as Denver, Colorado. Okay, so when I was trying to sleep that first night, I can hear the blood rushing around in my head and stuff. I mean, it's just like, you know, you have to get used to the altitude. You don't see being boiled to death. I can eat pretty much anything, fruit and things. I'm pretty much impervious to things, but I think seafood was probably it. But you know, by the next, you know, I took a whole day off and just chilled out, and I was good to go the next day. And it was my turn to make the payment on the golf streams. Yeah, it's your turn to make the payments, right? You have to support that lifestyle out there on the Hamptons, Mexico. Well, Wade Smith, a lot of places now are supplying filtered and reverse osmosis. Things are very clean, and my illness came out of Acapulco. But I'm eating everything under the sun. You guys have seen what I'm eating. I'm eating some, you know, face of the sun seafood stew with Raimundo at the restaurant in Acapulco. We leave on Tuesday morning, Patricia. Oh, Celeste. Oh no, I'm sorry, Teresa. I'm sorry, honey. So sorry to hear that. So sorry. I'm taking a trip in middle of August. Where are you going to, Robert? Going over to Nam. Yeah, I have to make it a quick turnaround, Patricia. But the boss and Janet want to get on the road, and I get that. You know, yeah, no guts, no glory. So I'm excited to spend time with them. I said 2021 is all about people first here, and I've been sticking to that. Really doing that, so I've been actually very eagerly looking forward to number one, I want to see what the car is like. It's a really nice car, a touring vehicle, so I want to see what that's going to be like on the ride. I like to spend time with Janet, so it's going to be good. You'll be going to Dallas, huh? Cool. Vegas will be fun. We'll be highballing Louis Vuitton down there. Taking in some money, and we're going to see. We're going to play it by ear. I don't know how many days I'm going to stay there. Initially, it's going to be like four nights. What's up, Janet? How you doing? Yeah, Mouse Toes is an excellent fisherman. Fisher lady. She's outstanding. Oh, it's hotels. Janet ain't going to be, you know. Ask me if we're going to stay in hostels, right? It has to be a Janet level hotel, so, which is fine. So that's why I'm making money now. This will be my splurge accommodations, right? So you were born in Dallas, 76. That's a long time ago, Wade. So Janet has a lot of. Yeah, I can do a room tour. Yeah. You know, I'm paying for my room, so that's going to be good. I'm just going to write them a check at the end of it. So, What travel app? I use hotels.com, and I've now accrued 4 free nights on hotels.com. So I'm going to exercise those nights in Las Vegas. Damn, that girl's got such big stick-on eyelashes. I'm surprised she doesn't fall over in front. Those things were literally like, look like rakes or something. I graduated from high school in 76 too. Spirit kicks in 76. Yeah, if you don't try things, you don't know. I will never be dissuaded from street food. LAX to Texas, going to Branson, Missouri. All right, look, that's good, Robert. It's Robert Mack. We got a date to go over to Vietnam. So, yeah, there were huge spiders. To a glass floor. I heard that, Judy. Hey, Brenda. Yeah. So thumbs up are appreciated if you're coming in. We're so close to 100. It was funny, my trip started off really rough in Mexico. You know, I've been carrying around my SIM card in the back of my phone case for Mexico. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm going to go, yeah, Zoe don't stay in no cheap hotel. So I been carrying the SIM card around in my case. We get down to, first thing I lose my, go through TSA. In Mexico, TSA is every bit as tough as the US. Belts off, scanners, hands up, ooh, whirling. I mean, they're very thorough, very professional level, TSA, all the way through. And the airline was top notch. Polaris airline was outstanding. Okay, you can imagine Mexico City Airport. Mexico City is basically almost 4 times the size of LA, so you can imagine what the terminals are like in Mexico City. And it's very efficiently run, but you know, somehow my glasses fell off at the passport control or something. So by the time I get through the other side, I'm already down a pair of, this is like my 8th pair of Ray-Bans in 2 years or whatever. They're gone. Like, this is my other pair of Ray-Bans I left at home. They're gone. I go sit at the Veeps, which is VIPS, which is a restaurant chain in Mexico. Because we got time before our flight to Mexico City, and I go to change my SIM card. Where in the hell to go? Right? I don't got a Mexico SIM. Where the hell is it? We're scrambling around, looking around. If that's gone, okay. So in a space of 5 minutes, I'm already down a pair of glasses and a $25 SIM card with a $25 activation fee. That's gone. Then, since trouble comes in 3, I carry a purse, but it's a dummy purse, and I didn't really carry it with me at all. But I almost left that at the restaurant, at the airport, right? So when the 3 was over, that was pretty much all set. So next day, I had to go in and get a new SIM card. Yeah. So how you doing, MM? Thank you for your nice comments. Mimi is very nice comments on the video. So I was already screwed, right? Kev lost his selfie stick somewhere in the customs or somewhere in a TSA screening between alcohol. You know, you're going to lose stuff, so. But I came to the rescue for Kev. You know why? Because I brought a backup selfie stick, right? The really nice, heavy-duty tripod leg babies, and you know, Kev had been taking care of me and picking up stuff that day. I felt like crap. I didn't dare leave the hotel because they might have thrown me in quarantine or something, and he's bringing me up power, you know, Pedialyte and stuff, and hey, Kev, look what I got. Here you go, brother. There's a new free to Vegas. Yeah, $39 each way. Yeah, Cheryl, isn't that nice? I just like having, yeah, Scottish said I loved in Mexico City but hated the pollution, yeah. Thank you, Mimi. You've certainly made nice comments to me. These eyelashes are just too damn big. Wow, crazy. It's like they're wearing a black cat on their eyes or something. I don't get it. You have any fried frog? No, I didn't have fried frog legs, Wade, but there's pretty much nothing that I won't eat. The street food is so damn good. I don't think it was the my stomach was already a little topsy-turvy by the time I got back to Mexico City after Acapulco. So I had those El Pastor tacos the first night back in Mexico City, and they were excellent. So I think it was a ceviche. That's it. So yeah, horse lashes, they're too heavy. I'm surprised the girl doesn't fall over, right? I need a personal assistant. Yeah, I do. Right. You guys enjoy the cemetery too in Acapulco. It's a wonder I didn't contract malaria on that. And Raimundo's all nervous. I can't sit here outside the cemetery, right? If somebody makes my taxi or gets my picture, I'm going to be extorted for money. Just chill out, man. B, I got it. I got you covered. Right? Yeah, the street corn. I didn't have a chance to. I don't know why. I walked past it a few times. I really wanted to get some of the street corn. Well, thank you, Teresa. I got more coming up, babe. I got one coming up tomorrow. People say, Rosie, you never go to the fancy area. Well, tomorrow, guys, you're going to the Beverly Hills of Mexico City. And it is so over the top concentration of wealth, especially this President Avenue in Mexico City, neighborhood Polanco. It's called the most expensive shopping street in Latin America. Okay. So I think you'll agree. Hector, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, Linda. Thank you, Chef. Good to see you. I'll get caught up on your videos as I always do. Anyone had to say, lick the? I don't know, Mimi. They usually put it in an area where you can't really reach it. I don't know. On that, Polanco is beautiful. It's really beautiful. So you guys are going to get a real eye opener. It was mind blowing to me. And then the last visit will be the area of, I don't know what the hell the name of it was, but where all the artist area of Mexico City, where you have Frida Kahlo's house, and you have the murder house where Leon Trotsky was ice picked in the head by Joseph Stalin's goons in August 21st of 1940. So. Did they make you quarantine? I'm not sure, Patricia, because I have, Koyakan. Thank you, Hector. Because when we got to the airport to leave Mexico City, all of a sudden the TSA guy, when they check your passport to just go into the security area, he's like, you need to get a COVID test. Like, what the hell? I've got, I'm domestic, right? I'm going from Mexico City to Tijuana. And I'm like, Jesus, I got to get a COVID test. And I've got both. I have my vaccine record with me, right? I have my 2-shot thing. Of, shit, now I got to get a COVID test for, there's another, 350 pesos or whatever, $20 or something. So we go check at the information booth. They're like, no, you just have to go online through the airline, and you just take this, you take a quiz, okay? And then you just submit the quiz. They ask you questions, you submit it, then you're clear, you get okay to fly, and you take that through the checkpoint. So, yeah, Lisa, we love you, honey. Lisa Sweats, I've missed you too. It's not easy to have. It wasn't easy for Missy Jen, right? Did you go to El Pedro? No, we didn't really have a chance to, Hector. I'll be actually going down there. Hey, Quirky. I'll be taking an Airbnb. Everything in my travel plans is up in the air. I don't know where I'm going to be in September. I'd like to go to the East Coast. It just depends. I need to spend a month in... I need to spend a couple weeks in Mexico City at least, so. Oh, Cherokee, North Carolina. Yeah, I got to get caught up on a lot of videos from you guys. Yeah, it was originally on Aztec land there, exactly. Yeah, I finally got in contact with Patricia. I finally got in contact with Missy Jen today, and I explained to her that I didn't have a SIM card for the U.S. in. She said they did have a lot of flood damage in her area. She lives pretty much near Bavaria over there. but she said she's doing okay. She's also happy because they have a new MS, multiple sclerosis medication is coming out that she's excited about. So she's doing good. She's going to start doing some uploads soon when she gets settled down. So she's good, and glad we touched base. Because I didn't text Janet or the boss because I don't have, got a Mexican SIM card in, right? Telcel. So, it's kind of difficult. I got a lot to catch up by Quintess, and we were traveling. That's exactly right. That's by coincidence we were traveling. So, one thing and another go. Each flag is a white section. Yes, that's right, Wade. Yeah, the Mexican flag is a very attractive flag. So, yeah, Quirky, how you doing, babe? I hope that your bowels are flowing freely. Okay, that was my takeaway the last time I spent time with Quirky. She was all corked up there. Corked up Quirky. Still suffering. Yeah, my channel mascot, right? Quirky Girl was down and out. Down and out. I hope that you're feeling better. So, 2 more videos to come, and then there'll be some after videos on reflecting on 5 things I didn't expect about Mexico City, and a couple of negatives and things like that on there. But the negatives aren't really much. So, and the positives were be your puppy mama. I don't have a puppy. Wait bear. Yeah, so. Oh, well, thank you, Linda. We got 2 more coming, honey. So for those people who say, Rosie, you never spend time in nice areas, and I was highballing the Louis Vuitton life there on the streets of Polanco. Yeah, the vids are coming, and then, all I can say is what's on the long-term agenda: China, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, India. I'm not sure about Pakistan, Turkey, Chile, right, Colombia. I'll probably get into Venezuela and see what the hell's going on. That'll be a little wild down there. I'll probably be down there in time for a coup. I'm used to street battling now. And then Argentina, all that. So I told you guys, continue. Yeah, we ought to be ashamed of our airports. Well, Craig, it is what it is, right? Hey, Ilva, thank you, sweetie. So I'm not going to denigrate really too much the U.S., Craig, but I'm just saying anybody that, Mexico City is big. And Kev said, Rosie, you think you know Mexico City? When I first went there after the first 2 days, Kev said to me, Rosie, you haven't scratched the surface of Mexico City. Oh, that's cool. Now, after the time down there, he said, now you can say you've scratched the surface of Mexico City. But what my most striking takeaway from Mexico City was, no matter how poor the neighborhood was, the people were still very tidy in those horrific areas of Tepito and the grinding poverty of Merced and those areas, that they were still very neat and clean and still had a lot of pride. In other words, the pride carried down. No matter what the class level was, there was somebody out there with a broom sweeping the dust off the streets and stuff. So, yeah, Bill Ellis says, I think you more than scratched the surface. Cheryl says it's an election year in Honduras, looting riots. Yeah, it should make for some exciting content, though, Cheryl. So, we're battle born on that stuff. So, guess we'll have to get our lightweight Kevlar vests on for traveling. Skunk says, good to see you still have your head. Woo! There it is, brother. Still got the head. Yeah, I found it. That's good call there, Wade. Yeah, I still have my head. Exciting to die. Yeah, Asian street food. I hear you, chef. But I'll tell you one thing. I want to do a food thing, and one thing I got to do on my bucket list is I got to go to New Orleans with chef, and we got to do a food thing. Acme Oyster House. I got to do a food thing with chef. I've absolutely got to do a food thing. I want to do a video of chef in action and cooking, and not doxing anything else, but just showing his skills in the kitchen and stuff, and then going to New Orleans with him and doing that. Cute, quirky. Absolutely got to travel with. Got to make it to New Orleans. Now, chef is busy, man. The pandemic has been down for a while, and he's back in the saddle. So I realize his time is not what it was. So I'm not sure, Linda, what Kev. Yeah, he'll take me to the cool local joints, and he's excellent content too. And French Quarter. I don't like that. I didn't like New Orleans, to be truthful. I like Baton Rouge. Right. I loved the LSU vibe of Baton Rouge. I just thought the food was excellent. I had my first alligator. Next spring. That's right. That's all good, chef. Ain't no problem. I'm just telling you what one of my goals would be to, do some food touring with you. Would be great. That would be excellent to do that. Oh my God, quirky. Okay, honey. Your official channel mascot status is under threat. Yeah, do a cemetery church. I did one, Teresa, on my channel with Missy Jen. I went through the cemetery when you drop down off of I-10 and into New Orleans. You're dropping down into the bowels of hell right there, and there were crackheads in the cemetery, and it's a very terrible cemetery right there. I did that, yeah. But I want somebody like Chef to say, hey, look, you got off on the wrong foot in New Orleans. I'm gonna show you what eating's all about, because I'm a lady of the South. I understand Southern cooking, but I don't understand all the Creole and because I like that. I want that food. I want to have the beignets, and I want to have all that stuff, right? I need to that's what I do, get some damn income rolling in. I'm waiting. I'm like, is my bonus for 2020 going to come before I hit, Vegas? I'm going to wait on that. Bonus like $100. The thing is, you thought, yeah, you need to. Yeah, this is an appetite killer right now, guys. Just to be honest with you. Everybody is so so compassion is the watchword of the day. Well, that's it. The watchword of the day. That's pretty funny. Man, this is like there's this theatering around here. Cue the guy on the bike. Here we go. Talking about body fluids, that's right. So I've lived to tell it. I emptied my own body fluids, I'll tell you that. And you live in Mexico City, you will lose weight. I mean, that'd be like the perfect, and that's not because of crapping it out, it's just because when you eat a regular Mexican diet, it's very difficult to gain weight there. I mean, you're not gonna. No, Cheryl, I've not washed the van once since I've owned it 4 years ago. By 2017, I don't even know. Yeah, along with the body fluids went the drugs, went the bugs. Yep. Uh, I hope that's the real quirky girl. I'd hate to I hate to put my mascot into timeout, right? Theater of the absurd. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. The same floor. Yes, you have, and it's also some genetic thing, the same floor and thing. And I don't really care. I was fluoridated in China, so I just figure once in a while you just got to take one for the team, and you're just going to get some intestinal BS going on. It'll be a threat in Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua. I want to check on the trail of the Sandinistas, Daniel Ortega, and that whole deal. Cheryl's excited me by telling me it's election year in Honduras, so that can be very exciting down there. Might get some street action or something like that. So open exchange of gunfire on the streets. So just gotta need to unpack. Okay, take care, Chef. Yep, thank you. Thank you, and I'll catch up on your vids. Yep. So, I mean, political hell makes for great videos, right? Look at the 1917 Russian Revolution. Da da do 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 da da do 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 da da do 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 da da do 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 do. Scary place right now. Oh, your ex is from there, huh? All right, it is chow time, guys. I gotta get something to eat. I gotta put a little weight back on. Oh, I would say that I probably walked about 5 miles a day, maybe, but on a very, very slim diet. The most thing I had, because I had a gelato at the rich area. Like I said, Shimei, I was living the high-balling Louis Vuitton, counterfeit Louis Vuitton life there in the fancy neighborhood. Okay, take care, Wade. I was living the high-balling life there. And I had some gelato, which a funny incident happened there. You'll see that. And then I had a taste for some more ice cream. We went into the artistic area, the Frida Kahlo, Leon Trotsky death zone area. And I don't know what the deal is with Frida Kahlo. I just see a chick that just didn't understand, right, the monobrow thing, but people tell me, well, Rosie, she had more class and more talent in her toenail than you have. I get that. I get that. Right? I don't know what this chick did, right? I just know that she was pals with Trotsky, and that she was a fellow traveler on the communist rails, right, and all that. I don't care, man. You be what you want to be. Lucille Ball was a card-carrying member of the Communist Party too, right? So, but I never held that against her. Right? So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, right? We know. Trotsky got an ice pick, the business end of an ice pick in his head. Right. Ramon Mercado or something. Yes, it is officially hamburger time. I have missed my hamburger, so I need to get myself, hey man, just pull out on me. Go ahead, dude. Take me out with your platinum pickup truck, right? Just waste me. So yeah, I need a couple burgers tonight. So I don't, you judge for yourself. It's a beautiful area. I mean, I really said to Kevin, I need to come down here and spend a month. And I need to do a picture. I'm going to do a picture book, by the way, of a collection of pictures. I'm going to put out a Mexico picture book, I think, that I'll offer here on the channel. It won't be expensive. It'll be like a coffee table book. Try to get that together. But I said it'd be fun to just catalog all of the churches of Mexico City, because every neighborhood has one, and everyone is different, you know. And they're all gorgeous and beautiful. They're all falling down or whatever. And kind of take your life in your hand when you walk into some of them. Yeah, we think about Jody. Yeah, shout out to Jody. She had some surgery. Love the Jody girl. Jody, here's your shout out, honey. We miss you. I know you'll be checking out this stream. We're giving you the shout out tonight. We love you. And we want you to get all good. What the hell is this? A Buick? What the hell is this? What is that? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a Packard Clipper, man. I hate them. I had a chance to get one. What are we doing? 4 miles an hour here? Really? That's when Packards got big and ugly, man. That was the end of the line for Packards in the 1950s. Just killed them. One of the great badges of America. Man, that thing's burning oil too. You can smell how rich that thing's running. Right. What are we going to tool now? We're going to go slowly up here. Please don't turn. Thank you. We're going to delay my dinner for an hour. Right. I need to look forward to my hamburger. I could have had hamburgers. A lot of places sell hamburgers. The beef is very good down there. Beef is excellent. It's cheap. It's good. Now, somebody made a comment. If you remember, I did that special video of the day that changed Acapulco, the day that Acapulco got screwed with the La Garita shooting was the thing that killed Acapulco. And I went into that market and there was all that beef with the flies and all that kind of stuff. But that's not the way that most people would, you know, like the restaurants get their beef in that kind of way and stuff. That's a very poor, terribly poor area there, La Garita. So they're buying, you know, what beef they can afford. So it is what it is. Yeah, what's up, big dog? How you doing? The big dog. How you doing, Mike? Yes, those cathedrals were built with the blood of, yes, we understand that. It was people, it's one, I don't know, she's German. He said, oh, the Spanish built such beautiful churches. I said, are you kidding, lady? I mean, the Spanish might have been the architects, but this was all people pressed it. This was all locals that built this stuff. Are you kidding me? This was Indian labor, man. This and the Spanish ain't lifting a brick on this stuff. Thank you, Alan. We all do our thing, my man. We all got to be something, brother. Right, so they were full of gold and silver and very ornate and very beautiful in the inside, but it did not ever once escape my thought processes of who really built these churches, because the Spanish were terrible, let's face it, terrible colonizers and very brutal. The initial uprising in 1811 for independence, Hidalgo was beheaded, and he was the original priest that said it's time we're independent. He was beheaded, and his head was stuck on a pole at the square for a week. So, what's up, Donnie? Good job on the jackpot, brother. I weighed in on your video. The guy in the pocket probably has it on the floor, yeah. No, a lot of Mexicans are a blend now of Spanish and Aztecs and Mayans, and there's a blend of them. I really don't know anything about the mix of people, but I just know that the Spanish conquistadors, De Soto, Hernandez, Cortez, they were very they traveled under the guise of doing God's work, right? Baptizing and conversions. They had just finished the massacres in, the Jewish massacres in Spain and things like that. So it's a very difficult, it's a very troubled history. So it never escaped my mind exactly what the story was there. Yep, everything was good, Donnie. I got 2 more vids to roll and finish them up. The last of them should roll while I'm on the roads up the Northwest with Dawson Janet. Heading to Seattle. Come on, man. Come on, man. Donnie won himself a jackpot there. Six large down there. I don't know where in the hell our lottery tickets went, guys. We had 2 more here somewhere. I don't know where the hell we had 2 to turn in somewhere. I don't know where the hell they went. Oh shit, I missed my turn. I usually donated money whenever I went into a church. I found the donation box and made a donation. I figured if I'm going to do video content, I'm going to give a little bit back. Yeah, it's all about respect, right? Because some of those churches are in terribly poor neighborhoods and they're very, they're in a very bad state of decay. Those things are real maintenance hogs, those churches, if something's built in the 1600s. Did I get messed up with time zones? Not really. We went from Western time to Central time. So we were 2 hours ahead when we got to Mexico City, and a slight little bit of a lag. What really messed me up was the high altitude. As high as Denver is, Mexico City's half again as high. So you're talking about 1.5 miles high. Hey, how you doing, D? I'm already vaccinated, honey. I just got my first shot. I did a video in January on it. I got my second shot. I'll get a booster if one's available. Before I head off to India, I'll get yellow fever, typhoid, everything I can get. What's up, James? How you doing? I'm a believer in get everything that comes at the end of a needle. I have no fear of vaccinations. So yeah, Donnie, that was a nice score, my friend. Very nice score. What's up, Troy? What's up, Tony? Situation is good. I don't have to nail anybody waiting to turn in. Boy, this is something I'm looking forward to. In and out to kind of bind me up a little bit. I've still been slightly loosey-goosey. So here we are. you to Shimei. Do 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 do. Yeah, Cheryl got me all excited. Yeah, down in Honduras, it's an election year. Streets will be rioting. So I got to work tomorrow and come home and get packed up. I'm gonna have a very simple bag going up. No, long time no see, said the retired Quirky. Must be feeling better. So thank you, Linda. Yeah, Mexico was great. So weird seeing a security guard here. I got so used to National Guard, and man, that day when we were leaving Tepito there, God, I wish I had filmed this. I was so scared though at that time. So scared to pick up the camera, but there were literally 10 police vehicles, open back vehicles with 4 or 5 agents, 4 or 5 soldiers in full flak gear with heavy weapons, just one after another, turning off the main street and going down to Tepito, just sirens wailing and lights on like they were going to do a raid. It was amazing to see, like 10 vehicles, chicks, because it's equal opportunity. There's just as many women on them with heavy arms as there are guys. You know, a lot of women are armed there, and beautiful police women and stuff. Kev's like, yeah, I just hate to tell you, I live in LA, but the police women in Mexico City are really beautiful. I think the woman even cracked a smile. She's like, Mom on duty, man, go F yourself. Lost 10 pounds. I ate all the food even there. It's weird. Well, it's a lot different than 1970. The standard of food handling and everything is very good there now. Well, thank you, Muffin Man. I love that. Just reminded me of being back in Hong Kong. I like that kind of crowd. I like the fact that there's so much to explore. You know, we had Chinese food. I mean, there's so many adventures. There's so many people. There's so many streets. There's just so many adventures to do. So much food to eat. And if you have a day where you blow it out, I mean, you just blow it out, right? The locals told me just take some charcoal, right? You start to feel that, just pop a couple charcoal pills and you'll be good to go. Cheryl says she hates crowds during a pandemic. I'm kind of moving along tonight. Not much of a crowd here. I'm not really sure. I haven't really checked in on the wildfires. I think I'm at least 300 to 400 miles away. They're north of me, I believe. Oh, well, thank you, Joseph. Thank you, my friend. So the altitude was something I had to come to grips with. I mean, just walking up the steps from the from the subways, like. Thank you, Joseph. Looking forward to a couple burgers tonight. Moving good tonight. This order taker's way around the other side there. Actually, I have. I'm not sure if I put it up. We did have one person was texting when they were driving. They rear-ended somebody on Avenida de Reforma, one of the main boulevards, and it's like a chain reaction of four people. Thank you, Jamie. So this dope kind of plowed into the back of somebody, but other than that, there didn't really see any accidents. People are very skilled, actually very skilled drivers. And there's some crazy young kids on motorcycles and juiced up cars like GT A5 or something. Trying to be Billy Badass. Good night, Quirky. Yeah, I turned Janet the boss on me in there. Good night, Quirky. Feel better, babes. Yep, thumbs up are very appreciated, everybody. I gave my moderators a lot of time off, so it's going to be some pretty heavy-duty action coming up in especially August for these guys. So hope you took advantage of your break. Kev's like, "What are your moderator? You're not doing any lives, right?" So, if you want to pay $25, I'll load up 5 gigs. I'll go live. That's yeah. Kev's like the perfect traveling person. So he gets puppy patties. It's weird to come back here and nobody's masked, and everybody's masked in Mexico City. Yeah, sure. Like the rest of our life didn't stop, though. I know, honey. Don't be a hater. Yeah. I get to ride with my pal Zoe. Yep. Shout out to Jody, girl. We love you. Kev likes to take his time. Kev likes to take his time. He takes everything in. I like that. He kind of showed me, slow down a little bit. There's no rushing. That's one of the things that's hardest to do in Mexico. You got to gear down. Whether you're ordering food at a restaurant, waiting to get your food, whatever, it's going to be slower than hell. It's going to be on their time. So you got to gear everything. Everything is low gear down there. Zoe gets her own bed. Kind of slow today. We only got one order taker. There. So I've been looking forward to this trip. First time ever up to the Northwest. So, I was thinking of the Northwest like evergreens and things, and my gut instinct just says boring, but I think I'm way off the mark. So, we're good to spend some time with quality time with the boss and Janet. So, I got it. I'm just gonna cut you a check at the end. Just keep a tab on it. I don't mind. This will be like my real vacation. I'll be living a little better. Right. I'll hit the hostels in Vegas. It'll be all right. I'll make up for it. I might be thinking about being back in the hostel cat again. See if, whoa, man. Whoa. 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 I think it might be fun to be back in the hostel again. provided it's not 117 degrees, because there's nothing worse than somebody with stinky feet in a hostel. God, when it's 117 degrees. Yeah, that's why I'm working 2 days, Janet, to basically pay for living large here, honey. So, deserve a Vegas hotel for the majority of your Vegas stay. Well, we're gonna kind of economize down there a little bit, Patricia, because I want to put the attention onto the gamble this time for the first time in my life. It's going to be a combination of cards and slots, horse racing, sports betting. We're going to see how we can do down there. I'm going to get in on a little bit of sports betting. I couldn't even believe it today. Kevin Durant, really, man? We lost the first basketball game since 1984. Really, guys? To France? Jesus. We should own that medal. Very disappointing, man, to have that shocker of, I'll tell you, Durant, you better lift your game, bro. All right. Mind-blowing to me. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm watching the highlights of that thing like, what? Jeez. Like, really? But I don't have a lot of real interest in the Olympics. I don't suspect a lot of people do right now. All the stuff that's going on. Ugh. Kind of cool that Japanese guy won the skateboard event, though. You got to catch up with me, right?
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Looking for today?
2 hamburgers with lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickle. To-go box.
No fries? 2 hamburgers, no sauce, add ketchup, mustard, onion, and pickle with a Diet Coke.
You got it.
All to go, that'll be $8.36.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I travel all the time, so I just got to watch my budget. But I can understand Janet doesn't travel that much, so she wants to go in some style. And it's fine. That's why I'm working these 2 days, stuffing the hours in. So, at the end of it, I'll just cut down the check. You know, like I spring for dinners and all that kind of stuff too, so it's all good. I have interest in track and field events. I have interest in basketball. I have interest in baseball and softball. I mean, mostly team sports. But I've always been a track and field person. I like to see the the field events, javelin and shot put and hammer and all that weightlifting. I enjoy all that stuff. The track and traditional Olympic sports. I mean, I don't know about badminton. But he says, she back. Yay, Jody! I love you, girl. She'll appreciate the shout out. She's such an awesome person on this channel. She is so... Cheryl forgets what travel is. It's been nice to see Missy tonight, too. I've missed Missy. It's nice to see all my girls. Love my girls. Repeating my name. No, that's fine, Patricia. If you got a question to answer, I want to answer it. Hey, John. I definitely want to answer. I don't want to ignore anybody. Sometimes I don't see the chat because I only get 3 lines on my phone. I'm going to hit the horse racing. I grew up in the shadow of Pimlico Racecourse in Baltimore. I once split a pick 6 and helped pay for part of my college graduate school studies. I'm a fairly decent handicapper. So So we're going to see. We'll probably Saratoga will probably be racing, and that's very quality. The higher the quality of the thoroughbred, the more true to form they run. So, and that's a basic thing. And basically, racing in Saratoga in upstate New York is the highest quality racing in the country at that particular time. So I'll be keying down on Saratoga. There's no race that's running for less than $25,000 a claiming race, and you're getting up to $100,000 allowance race and more every day. So the horses run good, the best trainers, the best horses. So whenever something's running true to form, I always make money in the classic races, the Triple Crown, the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, the Belmont, because the horses run true to form. So good night, let it go. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time, honey. Good for you. Yeah, I'll live it up, and I'm focused on seeing if we can be a high baller. If you saw what I said, you'd never watch again or bet again. Well, Patty, I've done okay. I've done pretty good. Missy Jen and I have some videos up over the years of doing horse racing. Son makes pick funny. Yeah, it does. It's just, I'll turn that around for a minute that way. Tighten that view. I can't believe they haven't raised the price of these burgers yet. I'm really banking on a bonus. Maybe the bonus won't come. Yeah, US always rushes at the end on medals. They're always very deficient in the beginning of the games. We're not good at judo and right, underwater basket weaving and all these. We used to be pretty good at shooting. I think a guy won a gold medal in shooting. Our medals usually come at the end. Yeah, I hope my bonus comes in too, because I've now shut off my mouth and spoke up about the things. So I hope I don't end up with egg on my face, but you know, we're talking about hitting that pretty hard, maybe getting an hour or two poolside in the morning, and then figuring out the strategy of the day. I don't know if I'm going to try to hit some morning tournaments for poker. I'll try to get into some minor tournaments. Well, Kelly, Canada really excels in Winter Olympics. Canadians are usually very dominant in Winter Olympics. And when I was growing up, we were lucky if we won a figure skating gold and maybe a silver in bobsled, right? Other than that, you know, U.S. pretty much sucked ass. We didn't know curling from a curling iron. Canadians are just great people, period. You know, I have nothing but love for Canadians. Right. I mean, I just watch ski jumping and shit to see people wipe out and overextend on their skis and just wham. I mean, we didn't win anything in the Winter Olympics. We were just like nothing, man. Right, speed skating, maybe speed skating, right? Eric Hayden. Well, thank you. Yeah, I love Canadian. I worked for a Canadian bank for years. Grooves and gamblers, and there's no, in my opinion, it's dangerous no matter. Well, Chloe, danger is, how you doing? Thank you, Anna. Good to see you, babe. Danger, I don't know about danger. Sometimes you got to cut loose. My focus is on travel. I only take what I can lose, and my life doesn't depend on it, because I'm able to domestically do some work from the road. I couldn't do it in Mexico, but I'm not particularly worried about the money. You know, today is 9 without fishing. Oh no, lost vision in my left ear. Yeah, danger is relative. I don't think, I've always been a very controlled person. Um, to me, I've never taken the time to go in and be a baller. So I'm going to be a Louis Vuitton baller, right? So, well, you saw the last big time, my last casino video. I was betting 260 on, and I just sat down at the machine basically, and I hit the damn Buffalo Gold was $600 or something. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? Now, when I leave Canada, when I leave Vegas, that's it. It's back to travel and adventuring. So it's like, right? I'm not going to be gone from casino. Hey, Ronnie. How you doing, Ronnie? How's everything in Sheboygan? But I appreciate it. Some people have opinions about your mileage may vary when it comes to that.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, alright. So you have 2 hamburgers, no square peg and ketchup, mustard, and pickle, and a Diet Coke, and no fries today? Right on, that'll be $8.36 please on the card. Is it okay if you swipe it again? Oh, it's
No.
a gift card, my bad. I pressed the wrong way.
No problem.
If it'll help me.
Gift card from some kind YouTuber.
Alright, go ahead and swipe it for me.
I don't need a receipt, thank you.
Alright, thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you, Shamay. Yep. Take care, John. Boy, am I looking forward to this. I just don't do the fry thing. I don't enjoy their fries. Just not my thing. Sunset in Santa Rosa. Sunset early down at the equator, let me tell you. Close to the equator. I don't even know what my latitude was. I have to go check it.
Sorry, Coach. Just waiting on your 2 hamburgers, any ketchup?
I think what you give me will be enough.
Okay. Who's that? And we're just waiting on your burgers.
No problem. And she gives me ketchup. Okay. Things are good in Sheboygan. There we go. I'm going to meet Ronnie next time I go up in Sheboygan. We're going to do a brat. We're going to do a brat run. We're going to do a brat crawl. What do you think of that, Ronnie? The best brats are supposed to be in Sheboygan up there. All right. I'm going to do a New Orleans crawl with Insane Chef. I only got the Kenosha in Milwaukee. But the Brat House in Milwaukee was off the chain good. Can't wait to get back to Milwaukee again. What a great city. What a beautiful downtown. I can understand why all the conventions go there.
Here you go.
Thank you, honey. Going down to Mexico to live the high-balling Louis Vuitton lifestyle. Woo! Right, doesn't Wisconsin have the best brats up there in Sheboygan? That's what everybody told me. Oh, if you like the brats in Milwaukee, man, you got to get up to Sheboygan. You don't even know what a brat is, man, until you've been to Sheboygan. Nice 57 Chevy. Boom. There it goes. I wonder if there's a car show that was around. Highballing. turn lane. Screw that. I was so... No, but I want to go to the Iowa State Fair. That's like one of my dreams, is to go to Iowa. I'd like to see the apple pie competition. Right? See the ladies sabotage each other's dishes. Well, thank you, Skylara. More coming, babe. More coming. That's one of the things that's worked exceptionally well on the trip, was doing everything with the Galaxy S10 Plus. You can see the quality and putting the music in, what you're able to accomplish with just a smartphone. I like that. Makes it very, I'm able to give a quick turnaround time on editing and doing everything right in the phone. The cab's like, I can't believe you do all that stuff in your phone. I was like, man, I don't got time to haul a computer. Yeah, more's coming, Auntie M. Thank you. More's coming. I don't have time to haul a computer out, lug a computer around with me and do all that. Well, thank you very much, Nicole. Good to see you, sweetie. Excellent to see. Yeah, I hope she gets her student loan all squared away. I expect she's going to really go places in the business. Our little Nicole. Our little bratty, young, the hell was she, 24 years old or something, that brat, when I met her. That little brat is going places in the world. Our little Nicole is grown up. Good thing about Nicole, she hasn't had time for bullshit these days, so she's... she just comes in and drops her bomb and that's it. She comes in like a de Havilland bomber, baby, and opens that bomb bay door. Boom! That's it. How you doing, Darla? I'm like that, like a well-oiled de Havilland bomber come rolling in there. That's it. Turn that around. It's like, man, I got something to say and I'm going to say it. Y'all better sit tight. Y'all buttholes. Oh, I feel like Anthony Bourdain when I finally got back to the promised land for my In-N-Out burger. Well, thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. Yes, I am very proud of Nicole. Of all the people on YouTube, I think I'm the most proud of her because I feel like she's like a daughter. Which is kind of funny because she was always like the more mature one, right? I was always the one like, Rosie, you did, Rosie, you did. I'm telling you, Samuel, that first bite of that burger was like dying and going to heaven. I've been spending all the time on here because, yeah, it is bad. That's right. There's Bourdain in the theater. I'd like to see that. What's the name of that? I'd take the time to see that. Brian, what's the name of that? I Am. Thank you, Starbeam. I Am. Man, when you're chowing down on that, come on, man. Now, I'll say this about the portions. When you, I know, Nicole, it's 4 a.m. Stop it. Yeah. When you go to a restaurant in Mexico City or in Acapulco, you're back to where the portion sizes are what they used to be in this country, right? You'll look at that plate first like, wow, where's my breakfast? And then you look around and you wonder why there's very few, everybody's in almost perfect shape down there because they just don't have the big portions. What's up, Elmer? Hamburger, no Mexico. They have a lot of hamburgers. But I haven't, thank you, Mr. Bill. I didn't have one when I was down there. They have what Ramundo called all the American embassies, Pizza Hut, Starbucks, Burger King, McDonald's, Subway. They have all that stuff down there, right? 7-Eleven. But I don't go to Mexico to eat at a Burger King or what a burger. Ah, delicious. Thank you for the thumbs up. Are we the only country that has super size? I'm not sure on DM. You know, but I looked at the portions at the restaurant. I said, boy, this takes me back to like the 1970s and 80s, right? I mean, the fruit wasn't Franken fruit, all this gigantic fruit and supersized here and there, but are large as a USA small. 7-Eleven makes it good. Yeah, you know, 7-Eleven is very localized when you go overseas. I know it was in Hong Kong and China and places. They do have localized food that they bring in. Hey, Jimmy, thank you for your nice comments. Yeah, I had to be very careful about my electrolytes, Patricia, because of the massive quantity of fluids that I lost. You don't have any 7-Elevens, huh? The thing was like that night when I had the runs and all that crap. I thought, oh, geez, I probably have a very low temperature. I thought I can't go outside because every time you come in, you have to have your temperature checked and gel and clean sanitizer. They were very, 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 very strict. Every place had, I must have had my temperature checked 100 times down there. And I thought, shit, if I trip this temperature thing, I'm gonna be locked up for a week, or I'm gonna be in quarantine, or I don't know what the procedure is. So I didn't dare leave the hotel. So that was pretty wild. They were very, very strict about it. Yeah, I popped back very quickly. That's because I didn't try to press it. That next day, I took off all the next day. Just hung out at the hotel, just edited videos, and just took it easy. Yeah, there wasn't anybody wearing a mask here. Yeah, you missed the sun. Weren't you up to like 85 degrees Fahrenheit or something crazy? Hmm. Oh, moon. It was bad. We had 92. Imagine that, man. 92. God. We're talking about the UK. Everybody's all pasty and cheerio, pip pip, mate. Mm. We don't like when our food. That rarely happens. It takes a lot to really blow out my deal. So I must have gotten really some super duper. Yeah, live in darkness. Be like a bat, right? Be like a bat. Part of me's always bitching about the heat or the cold. Oh, bloody hell, it's raining again. Oh, bloody hell. Ah. It's good to be back, though. It's good to be back. Good to be back. You know, just sitting. I know. Yeah, they're not. UK's not designed to cope with that heat. But shit, it was 100. It was 130 degrees in Death Valley down there, right? I mean, it's insane down there. So I don't know. But I haven't heard too many complaints about like the Midwest or the South. I haven't heard any complaints about heat or the East Coast. It's just been mainly out in the West has been like on the broiler here, because down in Mexico City, even though you're so close to the equator, it's you know, 50s and low 60s at night, and then 70s. I don't even think it ever touched out of the 70s down there. And you can count on rain every afternoon and thunderstorms. That's why I thought, ah, shit. Every one of our flights is late afternoon. Every time we're flying through thunderstorms and, you know, just getting our asses bounced around. I'm looking like lightning striking all that stuff. You know, the whole plane's lighting up like some out of Twilight Zone, you know. And one was like, you think I should be concerned? Her eyes are like, yeah, I said, we're grounded. Don't worry about it. You know? I said, when our angle of bank or our angle of descent exceeds 30 degrees in any particular time, or we get caught in a downdraft that drops us about 1,000 feet per 10 seconds, then, you know, we might lose a wing, but we got two. Yeah, I felt like Mexico City was very trans friendly. There were a lot of openly gay people walking around holding hands and on the streets and things. I thought that was remarkably LGBT QRSTUVWXYZ friendly down there. Yeah. Yep, it's the rainy season. Yeah, I felt like it was all very like some of the areas where we did video were like they reminded me of like Berkeley or Soho in New York. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Got more vids coming. 2 more days, two more vids coming. Tomorrow we go to the high end area. We're the high ball in Louis Vuitton. How you doing, Round Table? What's up, honey? Make sure to sub up to Round Table. She does good chats. It's a wonder you didn't get pinned. I was getting pretty tired of flying, I'll tell you that. And I like to fly. Got the hunters to run 24/7, yeah. I enjoy flying, but I get kind of tired of flying in rainy season because you're always, you just friggin' cumulus clouds go up to 60,000 feet and you can't fly over them. And you got to kind of try to fly around them. And there's, you're just looking at these. I just have amazing video of just lightning. It's crazy. But I don't worry. But that's the worst thing you can do in a plane is fly through a thunderstorm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tremendous amount of turbulence because it's the rainy season. You're like, one landing in Mexico City coming back from Acapulco was in a thunderstorm. And that pilot's, he's getting hit by this severe crosswind, right? And the plane's like 30 degrees here and here. And, the old ladies are starting to clutch their rosaries. And I'm like, it's all cool, just get one down at a time, baby. Shit, I've flown through typhoons and off the coast of Shanghai, and I don't care about nothing, man. If you're gonna go down, you're gonna go down. This goofy one American, like, what happens if we lose a wing? I said it's probably not going to end well, but we do have 2 of them, so we have a spare. Guy's all pissed off, I mean, who cares? As long as you're not flying directly into a thundercloud and where a plane can get torn to pieces, you're all right. Nicole, people never appreciate my plain humor, I'm usually just the one chilling out, Other people are hitting their heads. Who cares, right? Skunky, I need some calories. I'll tell you that that was one of the things that worked great. Was that airline was tip top, excelente, man. Volaris, it's like the Southwest Airlines of Mexico. Excellent. All the baggage handling was good. Very efficient, very well done. Hell, what happened to that? I don't know where the Ozarks doing, but you hit the turtle and clutch your hand, huh? Need to buff up to fight the gangsters. I need one solid feed, Skunk, you know, because breakfast would be pretty slight. I'd have a couple pieces of toast or biscuits with jam or something. I don't really cotton to a Mexican style breakfast, you know, chilies, rellenos, or quesadillas and all that. Because let's face it, the Mexican diet has a lot of sameness to it, so you can really burn out on that. Yeah, that's it, Samuel. We have, make sure to check out Kev TV's vid. We had lunch at a Korean restaurant, Nicole. I had the kimchi was excellent down there. Hey, there's Eddie, my India traveling buddy. How you doing, Eddie? Thank you, Doris. Plans tomorrow, make some more money, and then Tuesday it's on the road to Seattle. Hey, Princess, how are you? Make sure to sub up to Traveling Eddie, too. He's funny as hell. Teresa. All right, good. I enjoyed your walkathon the other day. So, I pretty much decided when Eddie goes to India, I'm going with him there. So, and I'm gonna do everything. Did you ever decide if you're gonna get a yeah, I haven't decided yet. I have to check out your videos. I see you do a 3-parter on that. I gotta check it out. Oh, thank you, McDave. More videos coming. I haven't quite decided yet, Nicole. So I decided that I'm going to India, and I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can get some work shipbreaking down on the ocean there, where the ships come in to be taken apart. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple days work there, make some good video. I can run a torch, a cutting torch, oxyacetylene torch, and all kind of. See if I can do that. Then I want to go over to like the electronic waste area where they have the big mountains of electronic waste that are being torn apart and stuff. I want to get involved with that, and you know, I want to see all go deep. So Eddie says it's a life-changing experience, and we're just gonna kick some ass. He said the Indian street food is good, and I'm excited. I know I'm gonna get the shits and stuff. So, but it was, you know, I mean, work for video, like being. I want to like Mike Rowe, dirty jobs. I want to get out there with the welding and torch and cutting at nighttime in the dark and the sparks are flying and I'm working with the boys. I want to ride on top of the train with the people riding on the train. I want to do all that shit. I have to experience that life, right? How you doing, Eric? See all the history and country. You just want to meet a nice Norwegian guy. Why don't you keep it real, Nicole? You just want to get forked by it. Let's just keeping it real. 100. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Yeah. Surprisingly, I probably need a mental health evaluation, but I did miss Alan Gold while I was away. Yeah. I thought about you when I was having my nice umbrella beach drink on the beach in Acapulco. Go to India and enjoy the intestinal parasites. That's kind of the plan, Skunk. Yeah, always Alan with the zingers, right? This guy is too much. Why isn't this damn phone charged? This cord just sucks. Son of a bitch charge. Alright. See, make sure that's charging. We seem to be charging now. Yeah, we kind of miss Alan like a deep dental carie, right? Like an abscess tooth. How you doing, Vixen? What's up, babe? Those tall, blue-eyed Viking boys. Vikings were tough, man. They just didn't care about taking prisoners and shit. All right. Get ourselves a coffee. Boy, that hit the spot. That was so delicious. I can't tell you how nice that was. Yeah, who summoned Alan Gold? I can't tell you guys how nice that was. She's a heavy bottom girl. Ba-ba-doo-boo, living in a swirl. Come on, man, with that Benz, let's roll. This ain't highballing on Rodeo Drive. Come on, man. How about Donnie hitting a $6,000 jackpot? I mean, what the hell, man? Come on, man. It's nice to see Princess tonight. I love my someone's princess. She's awesome. Yeah, BJ's is a good spot. Yeah, we're gonna have to drink one night when it's a little warm and we got a little bit of downtime, get a couple beer, and take Garden of Life for 2 weeks before it'll keep your stomach strong. Well, thank you, Eddie. Remind me before we go, bro. Because Eddie's like, you got to plan on spending a month there, you know. You got to get Kashmir to the north, to Delhi, Mumbai. Got to go out where the ships are broken up. Right, you got to do all that stuff. That car looks like they're curb crawling. It's nice to see Nicole. Everyone's favorite YouTube brat. The brat is grown up. Our baby girl is grown up. Yeah, you know, come to think of it, my time in LA, it was brutal, the traffic. It took me an hour to get up the 405. To the I-5 just sucked. It was so bad, the traffic coming out of LA. I only stopped to get gas, and some nasty Korean woman's telling me hurry up, and they're like, really, lady? You know, I need to get gas in your. I said I can only put gas in it as fast as the pump will put it in. Jeez. Like, really? How you go? And I was able to crank out some content in LA, you know, Koreatown, looking back almost 30 years on the Rodney King riots. Yeah, I mean, how fast can I pump gas? It's not up to me, it's up to the pump, the Gil Barco pump, right? I mean, like, lady, it's not like I'm jerking off just sitting here, right? Like, what do you want from me? What do you want, lady? What do you want? I mean, plus I'm coming out of Mexico where everything takes twice as long to do. If you're used to eating a half-hour breakfast, you're going to be an hour. Right? And that's the way people like it. The pace is nice and slow, and but as I've said before, that's why you travel there, to have that pace. People complain, oh, the pace of life is so fast these days. Oh. Well, go to Mexico, that'll slow you down. What's up, Joni? How you doing? That'll slow your ass right on down. Catching up on Eric the goat guy today. I was like, what the hell, man? The guy's sitting in the McDonald's just babbling at a sweet tea. The hell was that set up? Wow, guy's got a whole Beverly Hillbilly set up on that. Real Karen on the beach. Nice, Glenda. Having a whiskey and 7. Nice. Blunt and a glass of wine. If you've missed any of the videos, I think tomorrow I'm going to be putting them all in a playlist, all the Mexican playlist down on the front of the channel in case you missed any of the videos. There's also videos going up on the Rosie Murphy channel too. I did a review of a roasted chicken place that's quite good. Cheeses in a room temperature tab. I don't know, I'm gonna pass on. I never liked Tab. I never liked Diet Right Cola. Always tasted like shit to me. Tab tasted like crap too. Yeah, was everybody coming in this way? Like, really? Yeah, that was pretty good, Eddie, except my ass was sore because all the streets are cobblestone down there, and we were hitting every damn bump. But that pedicab ride was unbelievably cool. I think we paid about about $20 for that, which was about an hour. But I highly recommend that, Eddie. To don't go to Tepito. Go over to Merced over there. Merced's kind of like half between shitty and good. You know, it's kind of low on the danger area. But I didn't put the part in there of the drug addict park over there. I didn't think everybody wanted to see that. Right. Because frankly, there was nothing going on over there, so. Yeah, Nicole's got some downtime. It's good to see her. Yeah, we had something called Briardale Cola in Maryland. I don't know what the hell that's Briardale. So good times coming, guys. Highballing. We're gonna call that highballing Louis Vuitton. High roller. Gambler Vegas junket. That's gonna be fun. Man, this girl's got to be chilly. It's 61 degrees and she's skinny as a rail. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you got on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say you was in a family way again? Must have been with Uncle John, doo-doo-doo. Be a hillbilly, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo doo boo 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 boo. Be a high baller. High balling Louis Vuitton. 4 score. I don't remember Surge Soda. I don't remember that. There's 4 score. Of course, I was listening to G last night. Rosie's 30,000, man. I've been hanging around 30,000 G because I had to take down 5,000 videos, man. 10 million views. You don't think that has impact on gutting your momentum on YouTube? I had to retool the whole damn channel. It's a fucking copyright thing. Hopefully in 2 weeks it'll be all set, brother. We'll be happy campers again. Good to see 4 scores. I can't wait to do Vegas with him. Be a lot of fun. Yeah, what's that strap on you got on, baby? That strap on you got on. I forgot to let the chat on while we were eating and you billing. Somebody else posted it, Patty. I was just following up on it. Right. That's what I do. Vegas now drunk. Hey Ricardo, how you doing? I'd like to meet Ricardo too. Why do you drive a commercial van? Oh.
Did I scare you?
Hi. Not too bad. Could I get a medium cafe Americano with 3 Splenda and 2 cream, please? Hot.
Cool. So a hot Americano. Can you say it one more time for me?
3 Splenda and 2 cream, please.
Got it.
Let me open the app.
Next Saturday.
What part?
Rosarito.
Oh, nice. Rosarito. You're going to go down to Ensenada. It's a little further down.
Just going to be on the beach. Just do some self-care. Literally, just take some time for myself.
Beautiful.
What'd you do in Mexico City?
Just did the tour thing for the first time. Went down with a friend. I do YouTube videos, so we were down there doing
cool.
YouTube stuff. So
What kind of YouTube videos do you do?
just travel videos.
That's sick.
like
I want to do YouTube, like
Yeah,
fitness
do it.
videos.
Yeah.
Do you have like a tripod that you put on
Yeah,
top
I
of your
have.
camera?
I walk around with this and do
Yeah,
all the
for sure.
video captures, and if I need to do selfie, I just sit it on the table and
Yeah,
it
I want to
works
get
good.
one that I can like sit,
Get a good
stand.
quality one, okay?
I know,
Don't get junk. Don't get that
I agree.
shit. Get the good stuff.
It just says for it to be set up.
It's already built into the. Yeah, it's
Cool.
already built. in,
Appreciate it.
Yep.
And then that. How long were you in Mexico City for?
We were in Acapulco for 4 days and then 5 days in Mexico City. So.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
I hope you have a good
I'm
time.
gonna
You
ball.
can't
You have
have
no
a
idea.
bad. You can't have a bad time in Rosarito. It's a good place to go.
I want to go to the club, the beach, meet some
Yeah.
girls.
Go
have
down to
fun.
Ensenada too.
Yeah,
Spend some
seriously.
time down
I
there.
will.
you
You
know.
have the greatest.
Yeah,
okay?
take care.
Have a good one.
What are you gonna do? Cut me off, honey? I've got to make the turn, babe. Eric, I'm back in Santa Rosa. I drove back. I had a hard ball and drive yesterday. Lord, that was a bitch. Normally I can make it in 6 hours, but the traffic in LA was so brutal. Right. Took a little longer. Ooh. Drunk in Vegas. I'm going to be doing the high ball and I'm going to be rolling some gambling, man. I got plans for everything from horse racing, sports betting to everything. So, yeah, don't get too drunk in Vegas. What is this chick gonna plow into me here with her oversized GMC, 80 or whatever the hell it is? You gotta respect the process, girl. Gotta respect the Wow. Is this chick gonna spin wheels through here? Oh, Sean, come on. I really lost all my tan. There's no tans in Mexico City. It's cool and probably doesn't even get up to 75, and then in the 50s, upper 50s, 60s at night, and you don't see a lot of sun down. You don't get really solid sun down there. So, but it's the rainy season. But that wouldn't stop me. Only if you're scared of flying. I wouldn't recommend going down in the rainy season because you're going to be doing a lot of takeoff and landing and thunderstorms, and if you get spooked easily, you may not like that time of year. But if you like, if you like carnival rides and stuff like that, what the hell is screaming, man? I hadn't heard thunder in probably 2 years. We don't get thunderstorms out here in Central California. Yeah, landing's rough, and it was coming from Acapulco. We came in the afternoon thunderstorm. But Polaris is such a well-run airline. I don't know what the hell's going on in that little building. It sounds like somebody's playing grab ass in there or something. Somebody's playing grab ass. I hope so, Four. Be nice to see you. Grab a cheap flight in. Stay at the hostel with me, brother. 14 bucks a night, man. Great content. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, sweetie. Thank you. Thanks, Deb. I'm glad. Yeah, I want to go up to Alaska this winter. I want to see how cold it really is. Either that or International Falls, Minnesota. I want to put myself into the coldest environment I can put myself in. Hi, good. How are you?
You have the new Americano with 3 splendors?
I do.
There we go.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Highball and Louis Vuitton. Woo! Oh, come on, man. This hell, son of a. Man, I got to get my black Chrysler 300 for cruising. Yeah, I want to get up to Alaska. Or I want to get myself in some place in the U.S. where I can actually intercept an incoming blizzard and just see what that's like, right? Test myself against the elements. Right. I like to test myself against the elements. See, what time is it? It would already be dark in Mexico City. It still doesn't get dark here till 9 o'clock at night. So, oh boy. Glenda said, you really don't want to go to Alaska in the winter, trust me. Well, maybe International Falls or something I just pop in or out of, or someplace in Colorado or something. And let's test our overnight skills at 20 below in the van. Come, Rosie the icicle, the freezy pop. What would you do for a Klondike bar? What the hell would you do if you are a Klondike bar? Right? What the hell? Let's see what's going on. I haven't been downtown in a while, so obviously come see Lake Superior, all the ship. Yeah, I would like to go up there. The church bells rang time in the Mariners Cathedral. When the gales of November blow early, at 7 p.m. the old cook came on deck and said, boys, it's been nice to know you. At 8 p.m. the main hatchway gave way. I know, could you see me as a bundled up snow bunny? Wouldn't that be cute? I can't even turn my head, right? I'm just like look like a gingerbread boy, right? Arm stuck out to the side, like some kind of variation of the Michelin tire guy. Yeah, try the UP. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, hobo. Let's get it. Let's do it, man. Right? Let us not be fearful of the elements. Let us engage them. Let us tame them. Let us conquer them. Right? We need not live life fearful of the elements. We are not in the 1790s. Yeah, they say it was a perfect storm. Yep, this is the circle of the flaming a-hole. We have to shout out every time we see that. We have to shout out Jody girl. The flaming a-hole. Not you, Jody, but yeah, I want to go out on one of those deadliest catch. I'd like to go out for the day. Kind of knock some of the ice off the ship and hit some of those big waves and just, you know, just do the job. Right? What the hell? Just so you say you could had the experience of going out, right? Right. Same reason I want to do ship breaking in India, right? I want to be out there running a torch and cutting up ships, adding to world pollution. What's going on all summer long? Let's see what's going on. It's pretty quiet. Well, it is Sunday night. Cruising on the Friday afternoon. Well, I guess you say. I wonder if this Starbucks is open yet. Looks like they're getting close. We're hiring, it says on the door. Take care, Eric. Thank you. It's pretty quiet. The propane's running tonight. Wow, they actually have something at the Russian River Brewing tonight. Unbelievable. M&M melt in your mouth, not in your hand, like eating Ghirardelli. Yeah, I don't think I'm not really a big chocolate person. But although in Mexico, when I found myself kind of calorie deficient, I would get like a Kit Kat bar or a small, normal portion size bag of M&Ms, the male M&Ms, as opposed to the female ones. Nice bag of male M&Ms, get you all fixed up good. Yep, Blackbird. All right, man, just go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Don't let me slow you down on a Sunday night. Jeez. Oh, that coffee's good. But I'll tell you, that coffee in Mexico was just incomparable. The male M&Ms are with nuts. Right? With nuts or without. At least what that my old man used to say. Go up and get me a bag of them male M&Ms. What the hell's that? Yeah, the ones with nuts. All right. All right, Pop. Got it. Yeah, and give me a pack of L&M while you're up there, too. Those are the days. Kid could just walk in with some fake ass note. Give this kid, half the words are misspelled. A pack of L&M. Right, we got pack P-A-K or something on the thing. The woman doesn't even look at it. Get the hell out of here. The woman's name was Tilly. She was like an alcoholic. You'd buy something. She'd tell you, get the hell out of here. Hey, I just spent money. Shut up. Get the hell out of here. Oof. Okay. Well, customer service ain't your middle. Hey, I don't need a lecture. Get the hell out of here. All right. Walking the street, dude. There you go. I don't know. It was a tough place to grow up, Baltimore, That's why they call it Nickel Town, tough town. Yep, you like the female ones. In the Maritime, they'll run 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Gordon Lightfoot, man, and Jim Croce. Operator, how could you please? I love Jim Croce. My sister used to call him Jim Crotch. What's up, Andrea? How you doing, babe? They didn't secure the hatchway, and they took on a ton of water, and that just was too much for the ship to carry, and down she went. So always make sure the hatches are secure after loading. Shriveled raisin. Oh, jeez. Another crackhead. Our newest innovation here has been flashing yellow turn signals. In other words, you don't have to wait. If it's clear, you can make a turn on on a flashing yellow. You get a good urban education here, Patty. You can teach you where to procure a Saturday night special. If you guys aren't subbed up to the Murphy channel, the B channel, make sure you are. I'm putting up content there too over the trips. And that beautiful takeoff from Acapulco, that beautiful, could not believe it, looking down there, and there's the cross and the beautiful Acapulco Bay. It's just gorgeous. We just did a review on the Ekar restaurant, roasted chicken, delicious. Oh, thank you, Princess and Lulu and everybody. Lulu says, I love your urban class. Thank you, Lulu. I love you being here. Lulu's like, some troll was going down on me today, and Lulu's just right there. That was my girl. She was taken up for the Rosie girl. Love my Lulu. Legend lives on from the Chippewa on down to the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Ooh. No, I didn't get any. I got some nice tan. I had some tan in Acapulco, but 5 days in Mexico City wiped out that. I'm not going to get any real tan until Vegas, so. But I still got the base down there. So right now the focus is on getting some money built up. We got plenty of pool time in Vegas. Get my strategies lined up for the day. Catch the card at Saratoga Racetrack. I did the, Andrea, you know, we did the Great Lakes van tour. That was pretty cool. Would I like to spend more time on the Great Lakes? Of course I would. Sault Ste. Marie and all the way up to Quebec and all that, yeah. Get back to Montreal. I mean, Canada is Canada is just indescribable. It's just fantastic. Everything about Canada, from the Tim Hortons right on down the line. Right. Yeah. How you feeling these days, Andrew? Jeff Bezos. Oh my God, I don't want to go out into space. I just got no desire to go up into space. I never did. One of those, you know, a lot of kids I grew up with, these dummies are walking around with motorcycle helmets pretending they're astronauts. Like, really? I'm trying to figure out a way to look up girls' skirts and stuff, and these guys are like running around like astronauts. Like, man, you guys got to get with the program. You look like DORKS. uh, all right, thank you, Donnie, and I enjoyed your winning video, brother. I've managed to keep up on some of your videos. I got to catch Nicole did some tattooing. I got to check that out. Did somebody just throw something in my van? Yes, how about Salvador? Wasn't he cute? And he lived in Omaha, Nebraska. This guy worked as a roofer. Like, what the hell, man? But this guy stuck to me like glue. He wanted to wipe me off with the towel and everything, and just like, holy smokes, man, I'm not a kid. Right? Oh, Rosie, I want to do everything for you. Money not necessary. I just be your security today. It's like, how you go? How you go? And at 9 o'clock and still light out. Here's a nice guy. Yeah, he was treating me like a princess. He was. Yeah. The funniest thing about that Raimundo, it turns out that wasn't even his wife. That was his girlfriend. We. I was like, oh, by the way, that wasn't Raimundo's wife. That was his girlfriend. They've been together about 6 years. He hangs out with her sometimes after his shift. Santa Rosa's doing all right. I live in California. I laugh my ass off. Good old Raimundo. You know, Santa Rosa's always Santa Rosa. They're just working on constructing a Mexican village over on our side of town. Yeah, Raimundo, he was cool. I think a lot of these people, Patty, have girlfriends on the side from what some people were telling me down in Mexico. A lot of these big businessmen from downtown, they got girls on the sides and apartments and all this kind of stuff, and so evidently a lot of these Mexican housewives come to kind of expect it, right? So most of these guys have a girl or on the side, so that was just Raimundo's girl. How can we get Salvador to the rancho? I don't know. If I was going to get guys, they'd be from the hotel where we stayed. They were very elegant and very fine featured, perfect physiques and everything. Yeah, I felt the boost when I landed in Tijuana. I felt oxygenated again. Because I'm not going to kid you guys, I had a very difficult time sleeping the first 2 nights back in Mexico City because the altitude. I could literally hear the blood flowing in my ear, you know, and it just, you could feel the pulsing. And I think actually your head is actually bigger. your head expands or something, so you get like a balloon head or something. I don't know. Somebody was trying to explain to me in Spanish you get a big head or something, so they might have been talking about getting laid. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Don't forget, guys, if you buy anything on Amazon, use my link and it helps support the channel. Yeah, your head swells and feels like fluids. Yeah, that's right, Sean. Yeah, so it took a couple days to get used to that. By the time I left Mexico City, I was pretty much acclimated. See that flashing turn signal there? That's a yellow arrow. You can actually turn if it's clear. Yeah, my father used to he went up to Pikes Peak. He got hit pretty hard up there. They have people down there that actually will drive you back down to the bottom again. Some people just can't cut it. All right, let's see what's going on here. No, how did it go? Men's 4x100. I don't know. LOL means probably the U.S. screwed up or something. I was just so disgusted about the basketball that I couldn't even see straight. Dutch Brothers is right on a par with Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons uses real cream. So, yeah, Donnie scored big. Scored big. Yeah, you have to, just like when you're taking off in a plane from Mexico City, and we had a big Airbus A300 or something. It was an older one. But you needed every bit of that runway because the air's so thin up there that it's very hard to develop lift. And that guy was struggling to get that nose up. That seat, that was packed, man. Had to be over 300 people on that plane. No, Tim Hortons isn't out here. Anyway, guys, it's the 3-hour market, so I'm going to go home and do a little more editing. I've got to go back to work tomorrow. People said, Rosie, you never go to the rich areas. Tomorrow you're going to see how the highballing Louis Vuitton set lives in Mexico City. And I think that you are really going to enjoy it. It is going to blow your eyes out when you see that stuff. So thank you to my wonderful moderator. Shout out to Jody girl. Love you, honey. Loads and loads and loads. Hope you get better soon or recover quickly. And for everybody else, thank you so much. Congratulations, Donnie, on your great win. Andrea, good to see you tonight. Jerry, good to see you. Everybody else, thank you so much to all of you. More good content coming, and then off to the Northwest. Thank you all.